It's really difficult for tribes to have the discussion of how to memorialize if we're not even certain where their children are.
For decades, Native children in Colorado and around the country were taken from their families and sent to boarding schools as part of forced assimilation programs. At the Teller Institute, then called the Grand Junction Indian School, it's unclear just how many children never left.
So definitely there's at least 30 some, but there could be more. We don't know for certain.
Philip Gover is the director of Tribal Indigenous Engagement at History Colorado. He says for years they've searched for that cemetery and those children.
Trying to find the cemetery at Grand Junction Indian School has been very difficult. The archival record wasn't very clear or had been damaged in certain areas. The concept of the school cemetery could be right there on the property. It might not even be on the property.
Federal records where they exist are unclear. Gover says ground-penetrating radar at the site has helped, but without a clear idea where the cemetery sits, it's hard to search such a large area.
It's just a slow process if you're going to be thorough, and that's what we want to be. We're not looking to just guess and say, let's figure this out. We need to know.
Now they're asking for the community to get involved, sharing stories, documents, anything that might help.
The school itself closed in 1910, so we're talking about time that's probably a couple generations back in knowledge, but those who lived in the area probably were aware. And we're hoping to be able to kind of pinpoint that direction.
Gover says until they find these children's remains, tribal communities and families are unable to move forward, unable to heal.
These are children, it's our ancestors, and they have every right to be treated as respectful as anyone else's family.